Alright, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to Madrid Hub again. As you know, here it is. Jose Felix Diaz was with me yesterday during an interview. As you know, he's collaborating with us in our Spanish channel in JOTA Real Madrid. So I had the chance to ask him about a bunch of things, and of course, this is the first one. I asked him about, of course, the market, possible signings, possible departures, all this stuff. So it is something I'm going to try to summarize in the next video so you guys have the best information, or at least the information that he dropped in my channel yesterday. It was a very successful interview, let me say, because in Twitch right now I'm streaming in Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook at the same time, and we had a lot of people watching it. And of course, I didn't want to miss the opportunity to share all the things that he said during the streaming, and that's why I'm going to try to talk a little bit about all the things that he said regarding to Real Madrid, and of course regarding to the, like I said, possible signings or departures or stuff like that. So let me get started with the first one. And the first one, it was about, well, I asked him about a couple of things regarding to other things, like for example, UEFA is about to sanction and to FC Barcelona and other teams and stuff like that. But aside of that, all the things that really matter to Los Madridistas were, for example, next possible signings. And I asked him about two specific names. The first one, it was about Endrick, the young Brazilian player who has been attached to Real Madrid, who has been related to Real Madrid, and he basically said is a very risky signing, so he's not very sure about that. He's not very sure whether Real Madrid really wants to sign the player or not, because we have to wait for not the next season but the following season for him to come and play in Europe, right? He's a very young player, and for him it's a very risky move. So that's why it is not very likely to happen, and it is probably something that we take a look at it, but in the future, not now, right? So he said, I would not go ahead and sign the player because it's a very risky one, considering he's a very young player and a lot of things can happen, and I don't think Real Madrid is super interested in the player. So basically that is what he said regarding to Endrick.